Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're gonna look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version. And we start off with a special livery bundle for the Longitude from 2Pilot. It includes two packages, and you will get 30 liveries in total for the Cessna Longitude. So you can try it right here. You can see some of the examples which they have included in both packages, and you can see that the discount is pretty high. So have a look at it. Then the next one is a livery pack for this 767-200 Echo Romeo Golf Echo from Captain Sim. Keep in mind that for this livery pack, you will need to have the Captain Sim 767-200 Echo Romeo Golf Echo. You will receive the Thomson Fly, the Maldives Airlines, as well as the Continental Airlines, and then you will get this. So, nice package, but again, it requires you to have the Captain Sim 767 aircraft. Then VA Systems, they've been really active this week. So the first one they released is the A320 routes for the American Airlines. So it includes multiple flights from the primary hubs of American Airlines, which are listed here. It will take you using the A320, and then you will have an impressive 20 routes which you can fly using the aircraft. The good thing is that the livery is also included. So there you will get this, right? So have fun with it. The next one is also from them. It's called the A320 Schedules American Airlines Volume Number 4. Right, so almost say similar to the previous one, but in this case it contains 76 distant real A320 and Boeing 738 family routes. So they, I would say, are using routes which are normally flown by different say aircraft, but now you will fly them using A320, and then you can fly using 76 routes to choose from. Again, livery pack is included, so have fun with it. Then the next one is from EasyJet, the A320 schedules volume number 5. It will take you to multiple locations, so 22 routes are included for the EasyJet A320, and will take you to multiple parts of the UK, right? So if you love exploring the UK, then this might be a package which you want to buy. Again, livery is included. Then, for first aircraft, Radok 3D released the Airbus A380-800. So it has detailed 3D models. 6 liveries are included: Air France, British Airways, Qatar, Lufthansa, Thai, and Etihad. Realistic cockpit and cabin interiors, interactive checklists and procedures, as well as the Engine Alliance GP7200 and professional sound. It's not a study level aircraft, but most functions are working. Please make sure that you're reading the reviews on the internet. Some people are happy with it, some people are less happy with it. So have a look at that. Maybe you want to wait a little bit longer for other, let's say, vendors are releasing their A380s, but it's up to you. Then we're going back to VA Systems again. They now bundled several, let's say, types of training. In this case, in the airport-based training for London Heathrow, Echo Golf Lima Lima. So to explain a little bit more, so what they did is they combined the aircrafts, which they already did in the past also, the A320, the Boeing 747, as well as the Boeing 787. But it allows you now to train 4 runways at London Heathrow using multiple things. And that means the takeoff, the circle round, and the land again, right? So it gives you some more options. In this case, it results in 72 scenarios which you can select from. And of course, the liveries are included. It's using the default aircraft from Asobo. So if you don't have the deluxe version, then the Boeing 787 missions are not available. Then we've got Airport Challenges American Airlines Volume Number 1, also by VA Systems. So in this case, it will take you to a selection of the Canada airports, and then you can practice the standard instrument departures before you join. Before joining a typical standard terminal arrival route that American Airline would use. So have fun with it. Again, it results in 108 scenarios. And once again, sorry for the previous word, It was the livery inclusion, so they have included the liveries from American Airlines. Then we've got the SID training for Los Angeles Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray, also by VA Systems. In this case, it will allow you to select from 20 standard instrumental departures outbound from Los Angeles International Airport using, uh, say, the Boeing 747, 787, as well as the A320. 360 unique scenarios, really cool. Uh, Again, Boeing 787 requires you to have the deluxe version. Then I did the same thing, only then for a different airport, the Singapore Changi Airport, Whiskey Sierra. In this case, you can fly your outbound legs using the standard instrument departures. In this case, 36 using 3 aircrafts, 648 scenarios, which you can select from. And of course, deliveries are included. Scrolling down the list, we will find the airport star training. Hamad, Oscar Tango, Hotel Hotel, again by VA Systems. So 11 standard terminal arrival routes, which you can choose to go inbound to Hamad International Airport and enjoy it. So that's really cool, which means it results you in 198 unique scenarios. It's also a lot, using the 3 aircrafts which are available in this package. Then we've got the airport star training Manchester Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. Same, let's say, scenarios as previously, only on a different airport, right? So you can practice your standard terminal arrival routes, in this case 10, and that will result in a lot of scenarios. In this case, 180 scenarios using these 3 aircrafts. You can practice your arrival routes. Then it's time for a hangar bundle for the ATR by Bravo Airspace. So they released a bundle which includes 59 liveries. So a lot, because normally it are 5 individual liveries. So have fun with it while you're flying this nice package. Where you can see a long list, right? And here you can see some of the screenshots which they've shared. I will not go to all of them, but here you can see what you will get. So pretty cool. Then we've got the Baron G58 livery pack number 1 by Aerodynamics. This requires you to have the Baron G58, which is only available in the premium deluxe editions of Flight Simulator. So keep that in mind, and then you will get these nice liveries to fly with if you don't like the default liveries. Again, I will not go to all of them, but just a few of them, but pretty nice. Then we've got the Blue Flame, released by Red Wing. And Red Wing is known for their, I would say, packages which go back into history. In this case, it was Gary Gebelick, which broke a speed record on Bonneville's Salt Flats in Utah on October 23rd in 1970. So the package includes 4K textures, but also the detailed 70s cars, trucks, and characters, dynamic flags and windsocks, as well as the helmet UI simulated for G-force and crash. You can fly in 3 modes: the easy, normal, and realistic mode. Rewards and achievements, 2 tracks included: the Bonneville racetrack, the Santa Cruz racetrack, and the 70s pit stop. And here you can see how it looks like, right? So you can have fun with this. If you want, of course, go back into history and drive a rocket car. Then we've got the Coronado PA44 liveries. Again, this one also requires an aircraft to have. In this case, the PA44 Seminole. If you don't own it, then you first need to buy that one. Then you can use these 14 liveries, which are high quality liveries, textures in 8K and 4K, and you will get free updates. And you will see things like this, right? So nice liveries. Then back to VA Systems. As mentioned, they have been pretty busy this week. In this case, they released the Cargo Ops Formula One 2024 Suzuka package, which includes 10 crafted liveries, which includes the Formula One team logos. It's for the Boeing 747 and 787. keep in mind that the Boeing 787 is only uh, included in the deluxe versions of Flight Simulator. Still waiting when they need to, let's say, remove this from the store, because I doubt that they got permission for this, but maybe I'm wrong. Then the same developer released the Departure Challenges Virgin Atlantic Volume Number 2. In this case, for Virgin Atlantic, they or it includes a lot of missions. In this case, for a selection of the USA airports. In this case, for the standard instrumental departures from Virgin Atlantic, it results in 132 unique scenarios which you can use. Of course, deliveries are included, and you can use both the Boeing 747 as well as the Boeing 787, as long as you've got the correct version of Flight Simulator, of course. Then they also released the Extreme Challenges in St. Bartholomew, right? So Tango, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Juliet. So you can fly using these 6 aircrafts, and we'll not go to the full list. And you can land, or you can practice your landing skills, right? Which are really difficult. It results in 36 unique scenarios. They have included a livery pack, and then you can practice on this nice island. Then a new airport or updated airport, the cooled Peterson Municipal Airport K57. It's 1 mile east of Tokyo. It's in the heart of Missouri between Kansas City, Omaha, and Des Moines. So you can fly with it. It's a new version, which means that it likely replaces the previous version which they had. Complete overall animations of the main hangar, US flag animation, realistic photo textured runway, high level of detail in 3D modeling, optimized 4K textures, airport buildings faithfully reproduced, tower frequency matches, and the terrain and vegetation manually reworked, improved, and updated. And then you will get this. So you can see a lot of details, including the usage, right? Which you can see on some of the buildings, including surroundings being updated, refuel options, traffic tower interior. So a lot of cool things for K57. Then the next one is also an airport. It's the Marco Island Executive Airport, Kilo Mike, Kilo Yankee. It's a public airport located in Naples, Collier County in Florida, right? So cool things, not too much included in the text, but have a look at the pictures and then decide what you want to do. Again, right? A lot of, I would say, details, including security guards, including waving flags, usage on the buildings, refuel options. So highly detailed, as you can see. Then when we go down, we will find the Palm Beach International Airport, Kilo Papa Bravo, India, by BM World and AM Sim. It's an airport located just west of the city of West Palm Beach in Florida, United States. Again, detailed terminal building, high resolution ground textures, dirt, and other details, custom ground markings, parallax windows, animated jetways, fully modeled all the airport buildings and objects, airlines codes assigned to each parking, and custom animated runway guard lights. And this one, you can see it looks pretty impressive. Logos are included for airliners. Also, if you look at the outside, right, a lot of details have been added, including the palm trees. Emergency services have been included. Also, parts which you likely don't visit using an airplane. So, really, really cool. Then we've got the Chicago Rockford International Airport, Kilo Romeo Foxtrot Delta by X-Wind Studios. Not too much details, but if you look at the pictures, you can see that they really spent some time on improving this airport, including usage on the aprons and taxiways. You can see, let's say, A lot of trucks have been added using the branding of the, I would say, known, uh, say, parcel services. Interior of the terminal buildings, emergency services, including the passengers. So, nice one. Then we're back to VA systems for the landing challenges British Airways, volume number 3. It will help you practice your standard terminal arrival routes for the German airports. In this case, 48 scenarios. Livery for the British Airways aircraft is included. Keep in mind that it's using the Asobo default A320. Likely they will port it soon to version 2, right once, I would say, sim update number 15 is available. Then they also released the Landing Challenges Virgin Atlantic Volume number 3. In this case, a selection of the Asia airports, which you can use to practice your standard terminal arrival routes. 84 scenarios. Uh, Again, deliveries are included. So have fun with this one. This one remark again, Boeing 787. You need to have the correct flight simulator version. Then the Lavi from M Scenery, the first fighter. The highly detailed model, 3D cockpit, animated 90% of the gouge is frame rate friendly and high, highly detailed textures, 4K, 8K, high definition PBR. And I would say, as always, the cockpit looks, from my perspective, I think it looks too clean. It could be that it includes all the functionality, but I like to see more usage. Then the next one is the Navion L70B by Hangar Studios 713. It's an aircraft, which was the first civilian aircraft manufactured by North American Aviation. So that's nice. And this a lot of text included, but let me simply show you the pictures and then you can decide on your own if you want to buy this one. You can see a lot of details, right? Including the gouges, including multiple liveries, including the canopy protection, landing on an aircraft carrier, landing on the snow. So, pretty cool. Then Dream Scenery is back. They released the New York water fix, where they simply fixed the water around New York, which means ships are now above the water, bridges are now above the water. So again, a lot of details have been fixed using this package. So have a look at it. If you fly regularly around New York City and think, hey, I don't like those bridges on the water, then this is a fix for you. Then they did the same thing for Newark, which is also having the water fix. And here they also did apply the ships above the water, bridges above the water. So a lot of details here, right? So a lot of fun. Then Unibuild has released the Zayed International Airport, Oscar Mike Alpha. It's in the United Arab Emirates. And they added a lot of things, right? Handmade ground textures with crisp bespoke textures, true to life airport land size recreation, accurate modeled and position dynamic airlights, highly detailed models of all the airport buildings, objects and surroundings, up-to-date airport layout, custom jetways, GSX profiles, level of detail optimization. And this is what you will get when you spend that much time on fixing an airport. A lot of details, right? Including the jetways, which have, let's say, the signs on it. You can see the usage on the buildings. Also, the outside has been touched, right? So you can also say see the passenger side of the airport, including the terminal interior, where you can see people waiting to get boarded to the aircraft. So a lot of cool things, I would say. Then we find the Ornithopter liveries from Four Simmers. They released this package where you can now apply different liveries to the Ornithopter. In this case, the generics, the Blue Angels, the US Air Force, and several other air forces. And then you will get this. So if you love flying the Ornithopter but want to use different liveries, this might be something which you want to give a try. Then Double T has released the Gimpo International Airport, Romeo Kilo Sierra Sierra. It's in Seoul. So dynamic lighting, real ground markings, custom painstakingly hand-carved pavements showing all imperfections including dirt and custom jetways. And this is what you will get. You can see that they added a lot of detail. Also the usage on the buildings, but there are no other pictures included. So I'm not sure if the interior has also been modeled. Then the SA316B Alouette number 3 by Taux Hangar. This is a really complex helicopter, right? It's not a really easy one to fly according to the description, but I would say, looks pretty promising. Both a detailed interior and exterior, exclusive sound pack, detailed animation of different parts of the aircraft, more than a dozen of options, attachment options, detailed flight model, wheeled and float versions, and 34 vintage and contemporary liveries. And this is what you will get. And to be honest, I'm really impressed by this one. If I look at it, the level of detail, this one, if you want to, if you love to fly helicopters, I should say, then this could be something which you want to consider because it contains so much details. Uh, Pretty impressive. Then we've got the Rafael Nunez International Airport, Sierra Kilo Charlie Golf. It's in Colombia. It's created by V Pilot Designs. It's a version 2. Highly detailed models, hangars and FBO, military area, HD PBR materials on the buildings and ground, parking drop off and pickup areas, custom lighting, as well as a few points, point of interest, which are added to the airport. And here you can see the results, right? So a lot of details, as you can see. So if you love flying to Colombia using Flight Simulator or love to depart from Colombia, uh, then this could be one of the packages, right? You can see including the fire trucks, the tower interior has been included, terminal building interior, so cool stuff. Then we've got the Rafael Nunez Airport, Katanga, Colombia, Shark Kilo Charlie Golf by V Pilot Designs. A similar, we already discussed this one, but this one is pretty interesting because it's, I would say, it's a bundle, right? It includes both the version 1 and version 2. So I'm not sure if you need to have version 2 and version 1 because it looks a little bit weird to me that you need to pay more and then have both. So keep an eye on this one because it might be, say, a little bit specific, or maybe it only is the improvement which you need to pay if you've already have version 1. It looks like. Then we've got the El Tamin Airport, Sierra Kilo Echo Bravo. It's also in Colombia by Southwell Corporation in partnership with Global Design. Highly detailed models, up-to-date runway, taxiway, apron, and stand layouts, custom and accurate taxiway signage, and realistic dynamic lighting. You can see that the terminals buildings is also included, right? Only some chairs are included. There's no pictures of passengers waiting, but okay, looks okay. Then we've got the Montelibano Airport, Sierra Kilo Mike Lima, again by Southwell Corporation in partnership with Global Design, also in Colombia. Same characteristics. And we scroll down. Here you can see the results of that. Keep in mind that the aircraft is not included. Then we've got a fun one again. In this case, it's the transit cargo. It's from Rodrigo Morales, which is known for his special, I would say, vehicles. In this case, it includes the transit cargo, which includes multiple liveries, including the A-Team, the Airport Police, and the Metropolitan Police livery versions of the vehicle. Will not go too much into details because I still think that these things shouldn't be part of Flight Simulator, but that's up to me. Then we've got Mumbai International Airport, Victor Alpha Bravo Bravo by Southwell Corporation, in this case in partnership with Project Max. They add a lot of things, so it includes highly detailed realistic rendition of the terminals 1, 2, and the hangars. So 3D models for all the buildings, props, and surrounding areas, detailed ground polygon markings, updated ground polygon, building textures for late 2022, early 2023. Then the interior of the terminal and Tash Santa Cruz, highly detailed airside, specular mapping, and PBR on ground poly, high dense, frame rate friendly, surrounding custom autogen, bonus 3D scenery of VAGG, it's a Juhu airport, night texture, as well as custom detailed AFCAT, which is nav data and placement. And then you will get this, right? So you see the usage on the aprons, also on the buildings themselves. Some vehicles are included, so aircrafts, but it looks like that they're static, but it was hard to figure out based on the description. Then we're at the bottom of the list. We will find the XAF, or the X-ray Foxtrot number 11 from Flying Fries. It's an aircraft used by the US Air Force. It's a little bit special one because you can see that there are so much, I would say, details being added here. So it's 4K, it contains 2 cockpit decks, precise CFD flight model. You can use both the Garmin Genius 530 as well as the 750 by PMS 50. Multiple aircraft configurations and refueling via the cockpit, complex electrical system and fuel systems, variable propeller pitch with feathering and reverse pitch. A lot of cool things, 8 liveries, and this is what you will get. I will not say any more, right? It looks really detailed. You can see the usage on the aircraft. So if you love flying on older Navy aircraft, US Air Force aircraft, then you might consider buying this one, as it contains a lot of details as well as a lot of different liveries which you can use. And it's now available in Flight Simulator. Then last but not least, we've got the Fixed Scroll UI mod. It's a free, yes, you heard correctly, edition. It's it's a quality of life UI mod for Flight Simulator that refines the navigation and interaction with the sim. So if you love changing the menu structures, as you can see in these pictures, then you might want to buy this package. It really depends. If you don't like the current interface and love to optimize it, then this is a good one to buy. And that's directly the end of this video, where we went to 41 new items in the Flight Simulator store or in the marketplace for the Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.